Guys having a good New Year's Eve?
No, it's
almost
one more day.
We just got shopping done for New Year's Eve, so I've got that on the brain.
That's why we're a teensy bit late.
A little bit late because we had to go to the grocery store, which is absolutely madness today.
Yeah.
Because everyone's getting stuff ready for New Year's.
There it goes.
How's it going, everybody? Hello, hello. Thanks for stopping by. It's been a while. We figured it was a good night before the festivities tomorrow, because of New Year's Eve, everyone's out and about. Thought tonight would be a good night to do a live stream, like an end of year live stream. Mm-hmm. Check up on you guys. It's been a while. I think the last live stream we did was when we got off the fantasy. I think that was the last time.
Yeah.
So it's been a while. Jen's looking at the chat.
Well, it was doing a weird. How do I do it?
Mm-hmm. There it is.
Because it still said waiting, and I was like, why is it waiting?
How's everybody?
Hi, Phil and Elaine. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Did everybody have a good holiday? Good holiday? We had a good Christmas.
Yeah.
It was very fun. It's relaxing.
Yeah.
We didn't go to any of the parks or anything like that. We just kind of relaxed.
Well, I don't like going to the park. It's too busy.
Yeah. So we hung out at home, and let's see. Jen got. Well, what was one of the things you got? You got a really cool mug.
I did. Yeah. It keeps your tea hot.
It's an electronic mug.
Yeah,
Keeps
and then I got
warm.
Beats headphones.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to show them the coloring book, but I don't know if that's appropriate.
No, it's not.
It's a Gordon Ramsay coloring book. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, it's an adult coloring book themed to Gordon Ramsay.
So you can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Bailey. Phil, we're glad you had a great day with your family. And then hello, Luke.
Hey, everybody. How's it going? Hopefully you are rounding out your year on a positive note. Did anybody do anything fun for the holidays? Anything cool and exciting? We just got done shooting our mail vlog. I think what we're gonna do is like 4 mail vlogs a year, because the post office is not close to where we're at. It's kind of off the beaten path.
And so much traffic.
Mm-hmm. So we think we're gonna do it like a quarterly mail vlog.
Bailey, I did get an ember mug.
Yeah, I'll get it real quick.
I love it. And then Nathaniel says, hi, Brandon and Jen. Hello from the Metcalf family. We had a really good Christmas. He got Cards Against Muggles and Cards Against Marvel.
That sounds fun.
But also, Nathaniel, thank you so much for your donation to my run. Mm-hmm. We'll get that in there
as soon as possible.
Right after the holidays.
Yep. So here's the mug.
I love it.
Look at it's even lighting up.
So that's how you know it's mine.
Oh.
Even though there's only one.
It lights up blue, or what is that? Purple?
That's pink. Well, it's, it's like a,
Yeah, and it's got the little button at the bottom. It's kind of cool. Keeps your stuff warm. Pretty neat.
Okay, Bailey's been using hers for years, so it
Is it good?
Yeah, she says
good?
she loves it, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you use it for coffee, tea? What do you use it for?
Tea.
Tea? Well, I know how much of a tea drinker you are. That's why.
Yeah, I was like, it's so cool. You can like change the temperature.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. It's revolutionary.
Pretty neat.
Elaine just did some after Christmas shopping. Yeah, we just went to the grocery store.
Yeah.
The Richter scale says hi. I said that so bad. The Richter scale says hi. Hello. Sorry.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for stopping by too on a rather busy evening. Some people have family in town and stuff like that, but thanks for stopping in and saying hello.
Bailey hasn't seen a gray one.
A gray one? What color do you have? Is it white?
What color do you have?
Is it white? This one's gray. Yeah, it says Ember.
Yeah, I love it.
Pretty cool.
Apparently one of my coworkers said there's one, maybe, I don't think it's Ember, I don't know what brand it is, but it will stir your tea.
What?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, he was like, really good.
Dang.
Phil was blessed with tons of game for his PS5.
Oh, cool. We have a Switch. We've been playing some
Xbox,
stuff.
and I'm so excited for Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah, that was one of the games that's on the list for next year that I'm sure I'm going to lose you to.
The Richter scale we met him at before his cruise.
Oh,
Before
cool,
their cruise,
cool. Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Good to see you again.
Bailey has black. Oh, I do love it. I've already used it every day since I've gotten it.
It's pretty cool. And then I'm trying to think some of the other stuff. I ended up getting, not necessarily for Christmas, but around Christmas time, a little digital pad so that I can edit thumbnails.
Yeah.
So actually this thumbnail that you see for this video is done using that little pen. It comes with a stylus, so it makes it a little bit easier. That was one of the things that I learned when we did the cruise vlog thumbnails, is how incredibly tedious it is on your hand when you're using a mouse to edit photos. So now we have a pen to do it. So
yeah,
pretty cool.
Luke pre-ordered Hogwarts Legacy. I've not pre-ordered it yet, but I will be getting it. Do you think Hogwarts Legacy will be better on a big console rather than the Switch? You actually talked about this to me, and I'm gonna have to learn how to use the Xbox.
I love the Switch, but don't get me wrong, the Switch has its limitations. Because it's smaller, it doesn't run the same computing power that you'd get on like an Xbox or a PS5. So we will be getting it on the Xbox. Even though you have a Switch, we're gonna do it on the Xbox because I think it's gonna look better than it would on the Switch. And that's like your game that you've been waiting for, so I think it'll be good on that.
Yeah, Phil also says it'll be better on the Switch. And then someone said, Hogwarts Legacy stream? You know, if we could figure... I'm actually terrible at gaming, so I'm not the person to be playing online for the world to see. I have a hard time with Kirby, so I don't think that's a good idea.
You could watch Jen do Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Oh, I love Dreamlight Valley so much.
Planting crops with Mickey.
Stitch is up to level 10. Gotta talk to him tomorrow.
We've been playing games, but there's a lot of fun games out there on the market right now, so it's pretty cool.
Getting on the PC and wife will have it on PS5. Oh, that'll be cool to see like the difference.
Yeah, PS5's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive.
That is the thing with the Switch, you can take it with you.
That's the pros and cons. It's portable, but I definitely think on a game like that, you're not gonna wanna. You're gonna want to sit down in the chair and like on the big screen
TV.
I'm gonna want it on the TV. Yeah, you're gonna want the Bose sound system. That's how you're gonna want it. You're gonna want it that way.
Yeah, that's how I felt with Dreamlight at first too, and then I was like, don't worry.
Very cool. Did everybody get kind of what they wanted for Christmas? What kind of cool, exciting things did you guys get for Christmas?
What did you get for Christmas? You didn't even...
I got a sofa buddy. Which is like a little. I'll get it real quick.
Yeah, it's like because when we push the couch together, you can actually put stuff away.
Yeah, so it's like a little. This is actually kind of cool.
Yeah, so you can put all your stuff in there.
Yeah, so you can put the remote, put your coffee, all sorts of fun stuff.
I got them more like essential things
I like
than fun
and
things.
it's lightweight foam, so it's not. It doesn't.
It's not gonna tip over. Yeah.
It's neat. I like it. I got that. I got a puzzle.
Oh yeah.
Got puzzles. Got some books.
Yep.
Got some good stuff.
And then I got you travel cubes for when we travel.
Yep.
I'm gonna let him figure it out and see if he likes it, and then I'll buy myself some.
Yeah, well, explain what travel cubes are, because I didn't know what they were.
I think that I don't.
Just space-saving storage.
Space-saving for your when you travel, so you're supposed to be able to like zip it up real tight and stuff. I don't know. I looked up what's great travel things, and I bought it. So.
Then you also got me like a cable management thing for when we go on cruises with all their cables for all the cameras and stuff like that. So that's cool. It's useful stuff.
Luke is graduating in 2023 and he's going to Full Sail. That's awesome.
Cool. Full Sail. That's in Orlando. That's not far. That's in Winter Park. Winter Park. Mm-hmm. I know a few people who go to that school.
I like that Costco.
Yeah. You're wearing Costco right now.
I know. I love
Kirkland's
Costco.
signature.
Elaine got a gift card to use for after Christmas shopping. My
Very
mom
good.
sent me a bunch of gift cards, so we actually used some at Publix tonight for when we went to the store. Elizabeth and Alexandra got a makeup table and makeup. Ooh. They're very excited and wanted to let you know. That is so fun. That's cool.
That's neat. How big is a makeup table? Is it like a whole?
I think it depends on what you buy.
Oh.
You could probably get a small one or a big one.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't do that, so I don't know. Luke got a new record player that has Bluetooth.
Oh, that's neat.
Bailey got books, running shoes, Lululemon, a bunny hug. I don't know what that is.
What's a bunny hug?
Gift cards and a Dyson Airwrap.
Okay, Dyson. Dyson's nice. Dyson's nice.
Yeah.
Is that an Airwrap? Is that like a food saver type thing?
That's what it sounds like.
But made by Dyson?
Oh. It might be.
I always like listening to what other people got. Like,
yeah.
It's kind of fun. Listen around, see what people got all excited about. Like my sofa buddy.
Yeah. Like Sam got, I guess her mom or maybe her brother got her a painting of her cat.
Oh, that's cool.
Because that's like literally the first thing I asked her. I was like, "What'd you get?"
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's neat. Very neat.
So.
All right, cool. Do you have any cool plans for New Year's Eve? I like to hear these stories too. We aren't doing anything. We're staying home. We've been avoiding. So we actually don't have our annual pass for Disney is blocked out until New Year's Day. We're open up on New Year's Day, so we have not been to the Disney parks for the past 2 weeks.
But also Jen's fear of crowds. It's just...
Yeah, you don't want to go to the parks during that time unless you're okay. You got to pack your patience. If you pack your patience, you're good.
I pack my patience, but then I get like overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So, Bailey says we call a hooded sweater a bunny hug.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
A Dyson Airwrap is a hair tool. I should probably know that. But...
I don't know. I thought it was. It sounded like a food saver.
Yeah. Sarah is taking a picture of it and sending it to you on Instagram. Oh, look at that.
What is it?
Whatever they got.
What is it they got?
The makeup table. Oh, that's really cute.
That's cute.
I love
That's like a piece of furniture.
I love your plushie next to it.
The artwork of plushie.
Plushie.
Is that plushie eating pizza?
Yeah. Plushie eating
Love pizza. And then Thomas. What did Thomas get?
Oh, he got the cutest thing.
Yeah, you got to see what Thomas got. He's right over here. He's hanging close by. He got some toys from Chewy, right?
Chewy,
yeah. It was Chewy. Yeah, he went. He got some toys from Chewy.
I was gonna put it up to here. So
he's got Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy.
And then he loves dental treats for some reason. So he got his dental treats.
You just throw them on him.
He loves them though.
Yeah, he got some dental treats and he got some little plushes.
Yeah. Phil is sleeping for New Year's Eve. Elaine is just staying home.
Cool.
Brandon and Jen, it's the one Costco that's on University Boulevard. Yeah, we like Costco. Will 2023 be wedding year? Yes, it will.
Yes,
We've been doing things and spending money.
Yeah, some of the reasons why we have been so infrequent in uploading videos is because when we do get days off together, we spend that time to plan for the wedding, pay for the wedding.
Cry about the wedding. Not kidding.
No.
Not yet.
We do all that stuff. So just like how when we bought the house, where we kind of went silent for a while, it's kind of been the same with the wedding, just kind of getting the ball going on that. We looked at some of the invitations. No, I know. But yeah, we've been looking at some of the
It's a very Jen and Brandon wedding.
Yeah, we don't want to spoil it.
It'll be perfect. I hope.
Yeah, so there's some really cool ideas that we've been doing. Did you want to go over any of the ideas that we had for that?
Well, one, Phil asked, wedding on a Disney cruise. No, I don't want to go bankrupt before we start our lives.
So fun fact, we actually saw on the Wish, we saw a family getting married, or I guess a couple getting married, and they had rented out the entire atrium.
Yeah.
Where I proposed to you, that whole atrium was rented out, and it was
beautiful.
Beautiful.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I would love to do it, but also anybody can just like
us
pop in and watch, and like I felt like I was intruding, but I couldn't stop watching.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't need to, and I want to be able to invite like anybody I want. Like, I don't want a limit of this many people, and some of my family won't ever go on a cruise, so that they won't go. So like, it just wasn't worth it.
Yeah. But we might go on a cruise sometime before or after.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
But cruises are always a possibility.
Yeah, but not a wedding on there.
No.
It looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm. It was very
really
pretty.
does.
It was
but
very pretty.
I just want to be able to have everybody there.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense. Makes sense.
can you share your wedding colors? Yes, I can.
I was trying to hint at that. I was seeing if you were gonna show.
The wedding on the Disney cruise. I gotta find it again.
So we do have kind of an idea of the colors that we picked out. These are some of the cool behind the scenes things you get to see.
Yeah, I didn't know colors were such a big thing.
Yeah, they really are.
I gotta find it. It's in here.
I have it. I think I have. Oh, my phone's the one that's recording right now.
So you can't show them.
Yeah, we have some colors picked out.
Because we actually figured it out. Who did we figure it out with? Sam? Was it Sam? Where the heck did they go? Well,
I'll look for it. Because I kind of remember when we decided on it.
yeah, I can't remember. I need to put it in a separate folder.
I think I sent
There's
it to
like so much involved in wedding planning. Anybody want to be my wedding planner?
But no, it's super. So far, we're making pretty good progress on it. I'm gonna search. I think I sent it to you, so I'm gonna search that way. I know it's on here somewhere. Where is it?
Well, it's like I like blush. He liked what, burgundy kind of color. So blush, burgundy, and then we're in between navy, which actually looks really good, or like a brown.
I think so. Where did I send? Did I not send it to you?
I don't know. Or did we look it up on my phone? Here, I'll find it. I'll find it eventually.
It's there somewhere. We didn't prepare for that.
Yeah, we didn't prepare for that question.
But
What is that? Oh.
it's gonna be. Did you want to kind of explain what it's gonna be themed about? Like what's, or do you want to keep all that a surprise for now?
We're not gonna vlog it,
No.
so y'all are just gonna have to look on Instagram.
We'll put stuff on Instagram.
Oh, there it is.
Found it?
Yeah.
Is that? I thought it was.
Well, remember, we didn't decide if we
Oh,
wanted.
that's right. That's right.
So, you got this, like, colors, like, oh, that makes it look horrible. I swear it's prettier than that.
Hold on. I thought it was this one.
That
That's
one.
the one. That's it. Yeah.
That's the one.
That was it. That was the color scheme. I was like, wait a minute, that wasn't the picture I remember.
Yeah.
So there's like navy blue in there, so you'll see there's navy blue, there's burgundy and blush, like a pink, and a little bit of white.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
My friend at work is like, she's getting married, and she's like, I'm making a list for you of
Yeah.
things that I can just give you. Because I told her, I was like, well, if you need any help, let me know. And she's like, just take my stuff. And I was like, but what if it doesn't match?
So yeah, we'll have our wedding sometime in 2023. That'll be exciting. And then, what other big things do we have planned for 2023? The wedding's the big one.
We're going to my cousin's wedding in Virginia, so we'll be going to Virginia, and I want to go to the Busch Gardens because it's close. Because I looked it up.
What was it? Williamsburg?
Busch Gardens, Williamsburg.
Williamsburg? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
Because my mom, I was like, oh, I want to go to Busch Gardens. She's like, is it close? And I was like, it's like 40 minutes.
I think it is close by.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It is.
Interesting. Okay.
Bailey says, take it easy. Hopefully it'll all be smooth sailing. It is. Now that we've got the venue, like, it's better.
Yeah, venue's picked out. There may or may not be a surprise at the wedding.
I mean, think about me. That's all. Look, these are your hints. So Bailey's like, drop some hints.
So maybe someone can guess in the chat what surprise appearance will be at the wedding.
Just think about me.
Think about
and
Jen.
not Costco. Sarah said she'll plan my wedding. Okay.
Yeah. So think about that'll be fun. I want to hear what some of the guesses people have. A surprise guess.
Bailey already said a sloth, so there's that. Yep.
Yeah, we have a potential sloth that will be appearing at the wedding.
If he's feeling up for it.
Yes, of course, because the trainer did say that if his name's Higgins.
Yeah.
If Higgins the sloth is not up for the wedding that day, we might have to pick.
Might be a Thor the macaw.
Might have to pick a different animal. So otherwise, there will be a potential sloth at our wedding.
Yeah.
Should make him the ring bearer, and it'll take like 20 minutes for him to get down to the.
People are gonna get hangry if you do that.
Anyway, yeah. So there's some cool ideas that we got floating around there. Saw a few other comments on that.
The navy looks awesome. It does.
It does.
I think that's what we're gonna go for. So, yeah.
The navy looks a lot better than I thought it would. Like,
yeah.
I think I was just looking up like burgundy and blush, and then like
the navy popped up.
Navy popped up. I was like, that's kind of cool. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
So, pretty neat.
Yeah, so we ordered our save the dates, so that's done.
Yep, did that. So we're making pretty good progress.
Every day I get something done, I'm like, I did it.
And then, well, that Tokyo Disney, that would be cool. That would be really neat.
Oh yeah, channel goals for 2023.
That's a good
I
question.
don't actually have time to film a video.
Well, we what are we at right now? We're about 5,700 subscribers. God, that's crazy to think. 5,700 subscribers. So we have over 5,700 subscribers. I look back here because we have a little clock that tells us how many subscribers we have.
Yeah.
But we have 5,700 subscribers. I would say that 6,000 is what we're shooting for next year. I think that's a good, solid goal. It might be low hanging fruit, but I think
with everything going on this year, it's like
yeah. I mean, but now the parks are getting more accessible now.
Welcome back.
That's good. And then there's more things going on at the parks. There's more shows coming back.
We still haven't seen Fantasmic.
I know. We haven't seen Fantasmic. We haven't been on the train yet. The train's open up. You got Tron opening up. There's a lot of cool things that are going to be happening this upcoming year, in addition to our own personal lives, that I think will be really cool. Channel goals, though, I would say I would like to do one good cruise we've never done before. I think that's fair. Yeah. One good cruise we've never, and when I say good, I mean like a cruise itinerary we've never done before. I want to do something we've never done before. And then I would like to hit at least 6,000 subscribers. I think that would be a really cool milestone. Little did I know that this channel would take off to what it is. Like, I watched the other day one of our older videos, like one of the first ones, and I was thinking about having like 15 subscribers. Like, little did I know we would become what we've become today. And I thank all of you guys for subscribing. It's been great. And honestly, your viewership is what drives us to do live streams, to do videos. So we thank you guys a lot. We wouldn't be doing it without you guys. So
my goal of 2023 is just to get better at Instagram. I feel like I'm so like, oh, here's a photo.
Yeah.
5 days later, here's
Instagram.
a photo.
You can do some Instagram lives. Have you ever thought about that?
Well, I haven't tried it.
Oh, okay.
And also just keep playing with my TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. I do want to get more involved with the community tab.
Yeah, we
like
always
polls
forget
and
about
stuff.
that.
So do you guys like polls? You're like, maybe I should do a community tab poll on whether you guys like. So like do something with the community tab, because I think that's a really cool way of kind of like framing the direction of the channel. We got Festival of the Arts coming up soon. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Can't wait. We need to decorate our walls.
We have stuff. We just need frames.
We need to decorate our walls. It's kind of the last thing we have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty neat.
Phil says 7,500 is attainable. You better be sharing our videos then.
Yeah, yeah. So what I have found is that we get our biggest bumps in subscribers with cruise vlogs, which makes sense. A lot of people like our cruise vlogs. We enjoy going on them, that's for sure.
It's just you can't do that every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and what we see is the biggest increases right after a cruise, and then it kind of slows down, and then we'll do another cruise and it picks back up. So 7,500 is possible. It's very well possible, and that's why I said that 6,000 might be low hanging fruit. Might be a little too easy. Maybe we'll make that the stretch goal. We'll make that the stretch goal. The easy goal is 6,000. The stretch goal is 7,500. That'd be cool. But yeah, anytime you guys share, like, and all that stuff, it seems so silly to say, but it's actually one of the, like, if you actually do it, it does help. It does help the channel.
Yeah.
Like, it really does.
Bailey rewatched our Hilton Head vlogs. I want to go back there.
That's so cool. I want to go back there.
I'm pretty sure I was sick during that whole thing.
Yeah. That was such a relaxing trip.
Yeah, I'm glad it was relaxing because I wasn't feeling well.
I want to go to Vero too.
Yeah.
We did that once before the channel. I do want to go
and
back.
And it was wet and cold and it was kind of miserable. But we'll go a different time of year. I love that it's Disney, but so different from the park vlogs or any other property vlogs. Although I would love more resort tours. We can do that too. I think
Hilton Head Island is going through a whole refurb, like a whole theming change.
I know that dog ain't there.
Yeah, they don't have Shadow anymore. Shadow the dog is gone.
No.
Yeah, Shadow the dog is gone. So they're completely retheming that resort. I know. I'm so glad we caught Shadow in a video.
Yeah.
There's not much video content about Shadow.
Mm-mm.
So it's kind of cool. That's neat.
And Phil says, we can do it. Okay, we can do it.
Okay,
We gotta be more optimistic.
Okay.
We can't go into 2023
It's fine.
not optimistic.
I was just thinking, I would like to set the bar low. I'd like to set the bar low. That's kind of, we'll see. I don't want to be, unrealistic.
At the wedding, are you guys playing Learn to Fly by Foo Fighters? I don't know what we're going to play.
We haven't even gotten to that point yet of what music we'll pick.
I asked my friend what DJ she's using, so we'll see. I heard she's getting married the 12th, so she can let me know how all that went. So. Bailey said Vero would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
The Richter Stale says, may sound weird, but overnight before bed we put on one of your cruise videos.
That's awesome. Thank you. That actually goes a long way, believe it or not. Like, just having videos play go a long way because...
And we're not telling you not pay attention.
No.
But,
just put it on and just ignore us.
Don't do that.
No, it does go a long way because those are signals that, like, and not to, like, I like computers, so, like, this side of YouTube is actually very fascinating to me, but, like, those are what they call signals, and, like, if people watch a video a lot, and it's just like if you binge watch a show on Netflix and stuff, those are a signal to Netflix that you like that content.
Like when you binge Stranger Things.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, anytime you watch a series of Tourist Trek videos, it sends YouTube a signal that, hey, there might be something there. It's kind of fascinating, actually. It's a whole world that I never, ever thought I would ever get into until we started doing a channel, and then you realize the inner workings of YouTube is actually very fascinating. It's very fascinating how its recommendation system works. But that's just me being a nerd.
Nerd.
Yeah.
Bailey asked, have you done all cruise itineraries out of Port Canaveral?
Of the main ones, yeah. Like, I think the Eastern, Western, the only one we haven't done is the Southern. That only happens like once a year, though, the Southern. So I guess we haven't done the Southern. But it depends on if you count that as like a regular itinerary. The regular ones, the Easterns and the Westerns, yes. Although there are slight variations of them, but the general itinerary we've done. We've done the Bahamian ones with the Wish. Yeah, we've kind of burned out on the Bahamas. We've done a lot of that. I'm trying to think if there's any other ones. There's the Southern.
Like the Aruba one?
Yeah, I think it's Aruba.
She's been there. It's gorgeous. My mom, that's her favorite place to go is Aruba, so.
Southern Caribbean's kind of cool, and it's in 9 days.
Would you go out of San Diego next? Look, if there's any chance for me to get San Diego Zoo again, I will go out of San Diego.
So that is Jen's favorite zoo of all time.
I love
the San Diego Zoo is her favorite zoo of all time. We went out there to visit Disneyland many years ago before the channel, and we stopped at the San Diego Zoo, and that was like you fell in love with it right away.
Like,
it's been around for a long, long time. But
watch their YouTube channel.
Yeah, so the San Diego Zoo, and that's right. The Wonder leaves out of San Diego. That would that they do the Baja ones along the coast of Baja California, and then of course the Alaska cruise. I still want to do one of those.
Yeah.
Just gotta bundle up for it.
Yuck. I went on the Wish after Hurricane Nicole, and we were delayed boarding by 8 hours. Lost out on Nassau.
I heard about that.
I won't cruise during hurricane season again.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So
that was a mess.
Here's the thing. Obviously, hurricane
Nicole was
season.
Also, or was it Ian that was late?
No, Nicole.
Nicole was the late one.
Mm-hmm.
She was out of hurricane season, so that was weird.
Yeah. So obviously the hurricane season is the best time to go for rates, but it's also low in price because of hurricane season. So you're always, I out there for the possibility of either having your route canceled or your itinerary altered or anything like that. Like what I felt bad for, like, and what was concerning to us when we went, I did not like. We really wanted to do the Eastern Caribbean on the Fantasy, and my concern was with the hurricane. Were they going to flip us? Because what they'll do is they'll flip the itinerary and say, okay, now you're going on a Western because we can't go that way because there's a storm. They'll never go into a storm. They'll always steer clear of it. So like, I would have been like, oh man, that would have been really unfortunate if we had to do the same route over again. But I'm glad we were able to go on the Eastern because the 2 cruises before us got flipped.
Well, I love Grand Cayman, so I would not mind going back there.
And I wouldn't mind trying like the Jamaican Dunn's River Falls because I've heard good things about that as well. So
I don't know if I can do it.
Oh, you could do it. I'm sure you could.
My mom said you have to like with my back. I don't think I can.
I think you could do it.
I don't think I want to. Elaine's been to that zoo once. It's great.
It's cool. It's neat.
Elaine. Oh wait, I just read that. I just love the zoo apparently. Nathaniel would love to do a Hawaii to Vancouver cruise. Because then you end up in
That's
Canada.
on the Wonder, yeah.
Yeah. What sails out of Texas? Where does it go?
Grand Cayman and Cozumel. That's all. Usually the Dream, I think, is going to be doing that this time. I think now that the Wish is on board, the Dream is now doing that. And it goes out of, because, I think it is. It goes out of Texas and goes to Cozumel and Grand Cayman.
This is my favorite question, because I ask this all the time.
What's that?
The Richter scale. Weird question. Do you know what scent they use on the Fantasy? Just the smell of the ship is amazing in my opinion. It's the same scent as the Wish, too. Mm-hmm. And when we went on the Fantasy, I was like, that's a smell. He's like, no, it's not. And I said, yes, it is.
It's a clean smell.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I want a candle.
It comes from those little air scent things.
Yeah.
All throughout the lobby.
That doesn't help us.
But the Wish has a lot more. Like, it is everywhere in the Wish. Like, it's almost like it'll choke you.
It's wonderful.
But, like, on the Fantasy, they only put it, like, in the, like, behind where the pianist plays in the grand lobby, like, going down to Enchanted Gardens. It's only in that one place that I saw. That's the only place I saw it.
But I want it as a candle. But also, my question to you guys. So, I realized how much I love the H2O Disney shampoo. And they don't, that's not a thing anymore. Is there any equivalent to it? I'm throwing this out to the world. If you watch this later, let me know, because I want it.
Yeah. So, like, you've been changing shampoos, and you're trying to find a new shampoo that you like, and you found it. It was H2O, and then now it's gone.
Yeah. So if you know what it is. Oh my god, I'm so behind now. What is the port you wish you never returned to? Jamaica.
If you're talking about the whole port as a whole, probably Falmouth, Jamaica. Yeah. However, I mean, you can make the case for Nassau too. We've done it enough times to where it's like there's really nothing to do there. But I would actually, if I had,
although we haven't tried to do anything else, we just stayed on the ship.
That's true. If I had the choice, I would probably do Falmouth over Nassau at this point. Like, unless I'm going out to Paradise Island, I think was it Paradise Island or Treasure Island? What is that island where, like, Atlantis is?
I don't know what it is, but I know it's
Paradise
Atlantis.
Island. Anyway, yeah, I one of those two probably lower on my list. What was your favorite port of all that we've ever been to?
Oh, so Grand Cayman just has like a place in my heart. I just love it.
Unique boarding.
But I really liked like the 2 we just did.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were so different, but I can't choose a favorite out of the 2.
St. Thomas and Roadtown.
Yeah.
British Virgin Islands.
So that's
Tortola. It was Tortola. Yeah. That's what it was.
They were so unique, and I was like, it was so beautiful. I'm so glad we woke up early.
Yeah.
To like come
see the mountains.
Yeah.
Tortola, coming into Tortola was super cool.
Yeah.
Super cool. And then St. Thomas, I liked St. Thomas. I thought it was really cool being that high on the Skyride. I wish we had known about the Skyride sooner, because that seemed like a really cool place to hang out.
I would have stayed there all day. Bill's dream is to go to Europe. Yeah, I want to do all the cruises.
there's some really good cruises up in Europe too. To me, cruising is such a cool way to travel
Yeah.
because you don't your hotel moves with you, you know.
Yeah.
So you're not packing and unpacking, packing and unpacking. Like you can hit up all these. It's like a little bit of everything, little sample of everything, the best of everything. Without, and if you don't like the port, you can stay on the ship. Like I don't know, just a cool way to travel.
The Richter scale said, I don't know why I cannot say that correctly. We didn't get to do much on Great Cayman. The weather was rough, and there was a water funnel. It was a little crazy. We have never seen one before. We haven't either.
I hear they're quite common in the tropics, though.
Bailey and Nathaniel are bonding over Canada.
There's nothing wrong with Canada. Canada's cool.
No, well, they were talking about like, because he wants to go to Hawaii too. Vancouver.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So, yeah.
That would be cool.
Hi, Valerie. Bob Iger replaced Bob Chapek. What are your thoughts about Bob Iger replacing Bob Chapek? Bye, Chapek.
Yeah, Chapek wasn't that great. He wasn't that great at all.
Robo Chapek.
He was not good at all.
Not a fan.
Bob Iger, I think, will take the company in a better direction. I have good. I already like what I'm hearing, where he's letting the creative people make creative decisions. I've always been an advocate for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obvious. I don't think not Fast Pass Plus? Genie Plus. I don't think Genie Plus is going away. I think that's here to stay. Unfortunately, you let that genie out of the bottle, you can't get it back in at this point. So I think that's never going to go away. Especially with the amount of money it's making. They're not going to. That would be foolish.
And prices aren't going to go down.
Yeah. So I think there's going to be improvements in the parks, but it's not going to be a light switch. I don't think it's going to be something that'll happen overnight. I think it's one of those things that's going to take some time, but we're going to slowly see improvement over time.
Maybe they won't budget cut the Tiana ride.
It's possible. I mean, it's very, in the time that we've lived here in Orlando, we've seen a decline in a lot of the quality of life in terms of Disney. So it's nice to see a trend, hopefully for the better. It is how it is. It's kind of a downer subject, but at the same time, it's
also good because Iger is back.
Yeah, and I think he will help it at least get in the right direction. So
yeah,
put creative thoughts into the creative people, and I think he'll win. So
yeah. Elaine says, if I do one from San Diego to Vancouver, I would bypass San Francisco because I could go anytime. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, if they were like, oh, we're going to stop at Port Canaveral, I'd be like, I'm just going to stay here.
Yeah.
I'm just going to stay here.
Do you remember there was the night before the Wish came to port? We actually went out to the port because we stayed in a hotel right there at Jetty Park. And we saw a Royal Caribbean ship come in and they were leaving. And I thought, what a weird time for them to leave. It was like 9:00 at night. And then I looked up the itinerary of the ship, and it was from New York, and it made a port of call in Port Canaveral. And I'm thinking, what a strange port. But if you think about it, if you're from New York and you're wanting to go on a cruise, you could do a one-day at Disney. It got there at like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
12 hours. You can do one park.
And I'm sure they have port adventures.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, port adventures that take you out to... It's kind of an interesting concept. Like,
yeah.
Make one Disney day a part of your cruise. It's kind of fun.
We bought the H2O on the ship and haven't used it yet. I'm afraid to use it all. Yeah.
Hold on to it.
I have like this much left. I think it's the last one I have to. Valerie says, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Phil wouldn't do Nassau, Falmouth, or Puerto Rico. We haven't done Puerto Rico.
We were supposed to do Puerto Rico. It got canceled.
During COVID.
Yeah. I was actually looking forward to that one because I'd never been to Puerto Rico. I have friends from Puerto Rico. But
yeah. Bailey says, right, I think we had this conversation on the last live stream. Jamaica is scary. The driving is scary.
How does this always come up in conversation?
I don't know, because I was like white knuckling him. Like, it was so bad. Home Mom says, are you willing to try another cruise line like Royal or Norwegian? I wouldn't mind it, but there's like stuff I feel like I can still do on Disney. I'm not bored of it yet.
Yeah. So there was actually one time, I forget, was it Was it your birthday?
Yeah, it was my birthday, and my birthday is always spring break, and it's just never...
It's tough to get anything during your birthday because it's during spring break. But we actually thought about.
You've had your birthday.
We
cruise.
came really close to a Royal Caribbean cruise.
Yeah.
Really close. Like we looked all the way. It got all the way to the point where we were about to pay for it, and then we said, let's do something else.
Yeah.
So I forget what we did. We did something else. We either renewed our passes or something. I can't, to Busch Gardens or something. I don't know.
I don't remember what we did.
But yeah, we came really close to doing a Royal Caribbean. I'm not against it, honestly. Cruising's cruising. It doesn't matter what line it's on. But obviously, we have a love for Disney Cruise Line. We think they do a really, really good job. So
Josh tomorrow, yeah, I think Josh tomorrow will do good.
Well, I mean, Josh tomorrow. I like Josh tomorrow. He seems like a nice guy.
We said hi to him once at Disney Springs.
Yeah.
And I was like geeking out.
That's right.
Really,
oh, that's right.
Yeah, it was right after COVID.
Oh my gosh, that was right when it opened up.
Yeah, and he was there.
Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Remember? He was not in charge of... Was he in charge of Parks and Resorts?
I don't remember.
I think he was. Yeah, he was.
Because I remember saying, I want to go see Congratulations, but I was so nervous.
That's right. I completely forgot about that. There were a bunch of people that went up to him and was like recording him and stuff, and we're like, we don't want to do that. We don't make him feel any more uncomfortable. But I'm sure he would have been okay with it. He seems like he's a pretty down-to-earth guy. I forgot about that. You're right. We did walk up to him and congratulated him.
Yeah. If you each had a bulldozer in Walt Disney World, what attraction would you take down first?
In Walt Disney World, what attraction would I take down first? Ooh, that's a good question.
I would take a bulldozer to Frozen Ever After and bring back Maelstrom. I would build also Great Movie Ride again, but I kind of like Mickey and Minnie's, so I'm not.
Mickey and Minnie's is cute. It's cute.
But I love Great Movie Ride too.
I don't know what I would do. I would. Oh, I don't know. That's a great question. I wasn't prepared for. It's got to be somewhere in Magic Kingdom.
Astro Orbiter. I also don't like Astro Orbiter.
Yeah, I mean, it's better than the Disneyland one. The Disneyland Astro Orbiter's on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Like, at least this one's more thrilling. I would probably take a bulldozer to, this might be controversial, but the Speedway.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's not that exciting. Maybe because I could drive. I guess it's fun if you're a kid.
Yeah, I think it's more for kids, yeah.
All right, then I'll scratch that. I'll probably say...
keep it.
I would say I would take a bulldozer to probably Space Ranger Spin.
Okay.
It just
you
seems...
have...
Midway Mania.
Yeah. I was gonna say Minion Mania.
no, Midway Mania. So I think at this point it's just dated. Like it's very dated. I would probably put something else there.
Phil says Figment. I love Figment. I love old Figment though.
I don't like new Figment.
Yeah.
I guess that would be okay if you're gonna bring back old Figment.
Yeah.
Then it'd be okay.
Phil met Josh at Riviera.
Oh, cool. That's our favorite resort. You know what's funny is I heard that's where everyone stays when they bring in like VIPs.
It's quiet.
Yeah, when they bring VIPs into the resort, they take people to the Riviera. They don't take them to Grand Floridian or Polynesian or anything like that. Like they take them to the Riviera, which still, hands down, probably my favorite resort on Disney property.
Yeah, same.
It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Same here.
I love the smell. Speaking of smells, I love the smell of the Riviera.
Yes, and that candle that I got at Disney kind of smells like, I don't know. Oh, we've got
the Magic Candle Company?
No, the one I got, remember at Disney?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It's in the cabinet, yeah.
That's right.
Most overrated sit-down restaurant on property. Most underrated. Most overrated sit-down. I don't know.
I'm trying to think of restaurants that we've eaten at.
I mean, we tried to film Chef Mickey's once and failed miserably.
I would say that would be my most overrated.
Yeah.
Only because it was kind of like...
The food wasn't... Well, it was also after COVID, so we gotta remember.
That's true. It was. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so maybe we'll have to try it again.
Yeah, that was probably my least favorite. I think the most underrated restaurant is probably, I don't even know if it's really underrated because the people like it, is Yak and Yeti. Like I love Yak and Yeti. Yakini's so good.
And I feel like when I first took you to Sanaa, it was underrated. Like nobody knew about it.
Now Sanaa's gotten very
everybody knows
popular.
about
Yeah.
it. Can y'all stop going there?
What about what is it? Boma? Is Boma?
Boma's good. Yeah.
Boma's good. Well, I'm trying to remember if Boma. I don't know. Boma was good. I did like Boma.
Well, I don't know what people consider what restaurants are underrated anyway. Like that I would say.
Like what is everybody talking about as a great restaurant, and when you go you're like, what's everyone talking about?
No, like what people are like, oh, that's a terrible restaurant, but then it's good.
Gotcha.
Like I don't really know. I don't know, I like Sanaa. I eat lunch at Riviera whenever I go to Hollywood or Epcot. That's a good idea.
I actually really like their counter service. Their counter service is actually really good.
Have you guys ever stayed at Coronado Springs? My family did. Because I was in an apartment at that point, so like there was just no room for them to stay with me, and it was really nice. I didn't actually stay, but I used the pool that day and stuff. And the pool was really nice. And the food was good too.
I think my sister and my mom stayed there once.
Yeah.
I never visited them there, but
yeah, it's huge.
It's very pretty. Yeah, especially the new additions that they put there.
That restaurant in the
very
the water, yeah, looks nice.
The bridge.
Yeah, 3 bridges. 3 bridges. That's it.
Is it 3 Bridges Grill?
Yes, there's 3.
Okay. I need to brush up on my knowledge of restaurants on property.
Yeah. Yeah, but my family stayed there and it was really nice, so they enjoyed it.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, sometimes like now that we have a house, like our families can stay with us, but when we were in an apartment, too small.
I'm trying to think of where else. Like my dad stayed. He stayed at the Contemporary. We
stayed there that night.
Yeah, that's right. So my dad came down for Food and Wine, and he stayed at the Contemporary Resort, and it was during Hurricane Matthew.
Yep.
Hurricane Matthew, which never actually hit Florida, it ran up the coast of Florida, so it came really close.
It was like our first hurricane, so it was
close enough
scary.
where they closed the parks down, and I remember hanging out at the two of us. We went to my dad's hotel room at the Contemporary, and I have a picture. Maybe I'll post it on Instagram. A picture of when we were in the lobby, and I'd never seen it done before. But they brought both the monorails and put them nose to nose, and then they sealed off the corridors to shelter them. And I took a picture of it, and I made a really goofy face. I remember that. But I took a picture of it. And I thought it was really, really cool because it's like you don't really get to see that very often. And they spent all night sealing those doors, and then nothing happened.
Yeah.
But it was like, you want to talk about a safe resort? Like that thing was built like a bunker. Like that thing is built like a bunker, pure concrete. So like you don't have to worry about anything if you're staying there. So.
Phil says Steakhouse 71 is overrated. Never been.
So I'm not a competent judge for that. I would like to try it so that I could join you on that.
Brown Derby is underrated. Great food. Also have not eaten there. I guess we need to start
eating at some of these like really nice restaurants.
Because that is like an easy, like if we're busy with wedding stuff, that is an easy video to do. Just a quick restaurant thing.
Would you guys like to see that? Picky Brandon eating food? No, well, restaurant reviews in general. We did one on Boathouse one time.
Yeah,
we did Boathouse, and I think we did Yak and Yeti one time. So if you guys would like to see that.
I feel like everybody loves Boathouse, so it's not.
Yeah.
It's good.
We'll have to try it. I mean, we could try that if you want to see it. I've expanded my palate a little bit since the cruise.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Just a little.
Anyway. Any other questions? These are good questions. This is great.
I know, you guys are keeping that. I can't keep up with the
good questions. Honestly, great questions. What else do we have? There was
food reviews always.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
We can do that.
Yes. Okay.
We can do food reviews.
What restaurants must we review? What? For this, here we go. Listen up.
Okay. All right. I'm listening.
This upcoming year, what restaurants do you want us to review? I'm gonna take notes.
Take notes. Which ones do you want to see us review?
And
if you dare say any seafood places, I'm not gonna go.
I will.
I'm not gonna go. You and Sam can go.
Maybe I asked you guys to listen to any Disney podcasts. I listened to TDR Explorer, but he does Tokyo Disneyland.
TDR is good.
But I haven't listened to any ones from here.
I don't think I listened to too many podcasts for Disney because I'm trying to think. Retro Disney is not bad.
I listen to total opposite of Disney.
Oh,
I do listen to, what's it called? Oh, Come Rain or Shine with Dan Cockrell.
Oh, Dan Cockrell.
He
He worked at Disney
VP
before.
at Magic Kingdom.
Okay, that's how I know that.
So he does it's more like business stuff, but I like listening to it. He actually I'm listening to older ones, so he did one on like Bob Iger.
Okay.
Before Chapek took over.
Interesting.
So.
Space 220. Yes, that's one we need to do. That's right.
I was actually looking at reservations for that.
That's right. We need to do Space 220.
Look, I'm writing it down.
All right, Space 220. That's a good one. Let's have a brainstorming session together. This is honestly, guys, this is kind of what we do. Like when we plan out videos and stuff. That whiteboard upstairs in the YouTube room is where we jot down our ideas. So we're having a brainstorming session starring you guys. So Space 220.
So Skipper Canteen, fun fact, I tried to do it by myself once and failed because I got nervous because I had never done a sit-down restaurant vlogging by myself.
You did it by yourself because I was busy and
I didn't
didn't they even give you the wrong food?
No, they gave me the right one. No, they forgot. Their system did a weird thing where I checked in, but they never called me. Yeah.
I remember there was some issue.
It was a mess. Brown Derby.
Brown Derby, I want to try that. Okay.
I'm really writing it down.
Brown Derby, Space 220, Skipper Canteen.
Victoria and Albert's. Oh, that's too much money.
We are getting married this year, guys.
That's good. I'm not putting that on the list.
That's an expensive one.
He always said, I know that won't happen yet. Way too expensive.
The wedding or Victoria Albert's.
Plus his palate, he can't have that.
Yeah, can you imagine? I'd be kicked out. They would kick me out in a heartbeat. They'd be like, what is this child doing in here?
Cape May Cafe, yep.
Cape May.
Did we do Whispering Canyon? When we stayed
at Wilderness Lodge? We did Whispering Canyon.
Yeah, so we did do that, but I wouldn't mind doing it again.
We did Whispering Canyon on our Wilderness Lodge video when we stayed there.
So Mark Kelly says, we're in North Carolina and come to Orlando at least once a year. We've heard a lot about Ford's Garage. Have you been there? We love Ford's Garage.
Ford's Garage is good. And if you're a gearhead, you'll even like it more because the theming's good.
But also, come hungry. Well, I'm not. Come hungry. I always get so full when I go there.
It's good. It really is. Ford's Garage is good. So Ford's Garage is owned by the same company who does, it's like a chain. They do Ford's Garage. They do Capone's Pizza. And then what was the British one? There's.
Oh yeah, blah, blah. I can see it.
There's a British. It's like a British pub.
That's what we did for my birthday.
I forget what it's called, but they own
the Yachtsman. No,
it's the three of them, and typically you'll find all three of them together. But it's really good. Ford's Garage is the most popular of the three.
Yeah.
Very good.
And then
it's one in Kissimmee. I think that's the one we usually go to.
Well, they just opened one closer though.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't been. No, we did go to that one. Ale and Compass.
Ale and Compass. So Ale and Compass, wasn't that Didn't we have a reservation for that and we canceled it?
Yeah.
Like there was something that came up and we canceled it last second.
Yeah.
I remember we had that on the list once.
Raglan, I love Raglan.
Raglan
I don't know if you'll
Road.
like it. But...
Raglan Road. Mm-hmm.
Flying Fish. Well, you're not gonna eat
That's on the boardwalk, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Flying Fish.
You're not gonna eat there. Sarah said we went to Victoria and Albert's on our honeymoon, so getting married is no reason to miss out. Well, how about we get married first?
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because there's not a whole lot of like.
She said just add it to your wedding registry.
Victoria and Albert's.
Bailey, we've eaten at Sanaa. Sanaa's my favorite.
Sanaa's good. Sanaa's my good.
Absolute favorite.
Is there any at Disney Springs that we haven't covered?
Yeah.
I remember we did.
We did that little tutu. I'm thinking of that. There's one.
Trattoria Al Forno. Is that?
I don't remember the name.
I think that is that the name. Trattoria Al Forno.
It's by the Paddlefish.
It's by Paddlefish. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's the Italian one. And then I'm trying to think some of the other. We went to Topolino's.
Yeah.
Went to Topolino's. So we've covered some ground.
Yeah.
What I've noticed is we haven't done a lot in the theme parks, other than Yak and
Because you need a reservation first.
Mm-hmm. So Brown Derby we're gonna have to do.
Yeah.
we have not done. We've eaten there, or I've eaten there, but we haven't covered it. Was the Beauty and the Beast.
Oh yeah, I've eaten there before. Yeah, we haven't done that though.
Haven't done that in the video, so we do need to do that. So
The Richter scale. Enjoyed Planet Hollywood. See, I wasn't a fan of Planet Hollywood. I went with some friends.
Well, then we went together. We did a video.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah,
and it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Didn't you say? I thought you said it improved.
Oh, it might have. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Because I think you went right when it first opened, but we did another video there, and we just went. It was a video that we did just at Planet Hollywood, and it was pretty good.
Frontera Cocina. I wanted to do that the one day because we didn't know what we were gonna do, and then I think we went to Boathouse instead.
Frontera Cocina. It's another good one.
Go there, yeah.
It's another good one. I'll put that on there. So Frontera Cocina. Is there anything else there? We covered Wolfgang Puck, the new restaurant.
That's good.
When
that's not how you spell Cocina.
We've covered some ground when it comes to restaurants.
I cannot spell that word.
Cocina. There you go.
Well, I auto corrected it, so I was
there you
like. Finally catching you live. Hope you had a great Christmas.
Welcome.
Any wedding plans yet? I can picture Cinderella or Jen in a Cinderella dress or Beauty and the Beast theme. I think that's the kind of dress I'm gonna.
Are you calling me a beast? Am
I
a monster?
The shoe fits no kidding.
No, we covered a little bit of that at the beginning of the video.
Yeah,
like at the beginning of the live stream. We went into detail on some of our ideas of what we're doing.
Yeah, 2023 is the year. Probably a Cinderella type dress. Depending if, I'm dreading that day because I already hate trying clothes on, so this is going to be really fun. We'll see how that goes.
Chicken guy.
We've done chicken guy.
We did chicken guy. Did we cover it in the video though?
I thought we did.
Did we?
Thought we did. Yeah, because I remember trying the. We'll have to look. Maybe we have to do it again.
One of our older Disney Springs videos, maybe.
I just remember that chicken being so stinking hot, and I was like, couldn't even eat it because it was so hot.
Like temperature hot?
Like out of the oven, plop. Here you go.
Or fryer.
Yeah. Storybook dining at Artist Point. Yes.
Ooh, that was not open when we stayed there.
No, but it is now.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
We'll have to put that on there. All right. Cool. Is there any other? I'm trying to think. Is there any other dining? But what about in like Orlando?
Ford's Garage.
Just in the Orlando area.
Oh yeah, we could do Universal.
Mm-hmm.
What else has food?
Is there any places at Universal?
Big Fire at City Walk. Did we cover that? We went. I don't know if we covered it.
Cover that?
I think you did because you said you went and you ate and you're like, oh my god, it was so good. You have to come with me, and then I tried it. Yeah.
I think I did. It was an older Universal vlog. I'm pretty sure I covered it because I remember eating by myself.
Yeah.
And they saw that I had a camera and they put me in like the coolest spot.
Yeah.
Where I had a window. So I'm pretty sure that's in an older video. It was good though. Big Fire's really good.
Yeah.
Big Fire's really good.
If you can get in. Mm-hmm. Jeez. Home Mom says, open more snack boxes that will make Brandon squirt.
Torture me, please.
Chef de France.
Chef de France.
I ate there once with a friend, and it was really nice, but I just felt like, even if it was like, it's the not dress up one, I felt like I needed to be more dressed up.
What's the dress up one? What's the name of that one? It's
Morimoto Asia.
No, Morimoto Asia is a good one. No, what was the name of that restaurant? It's on the other side. It's not the entrance is on the other side.
I don't remember what it's called.
Remember.
Somebody will know. Phil says Dr. Phillips has a ton of restaurants. Melting Pot, I have a reservation for Monday. I've heard about the Melting Pot, and I've heard it's good, and I've never been. We like Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, that's a chain, though. You can get that.
Yeah, but is it Melting Pot, too?
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's any, like, really cool... We went to, we didn't vlog it, but we went to Gordon Ramsay's Fish and Chips.
Yeah, that was for my birthday.
Gordon Ramsay, you have this, like, obsession with Gordon Ramsay.
I love
It's like an unknown fact that a lot of people don't know.
I'm obsessed.
You're obsessed with Gordon Ramsay. So, like...
I want to go to Hell's Kitchen so bad. So bad.
Do you have a picture of you eating?
I might, yeah.
I bet you have a picture of you eating at Gordon Ramsay's Fish and Chips. He opened up a fish and chips restaurant at the what is it? The Icon Park.
International Drive.
Yeah, International Drive, Icon Park, and Like, you were so excited to eat.
So
That was for your birthday.
It was for my birthday.
We did that too, because you wanted to eat there.
I did.
That was this past year.
Yeah.
That's right. We had a few days off, so we ended up going to Gordon Ramsay's Fish and Chips.
And then we did an escape room.
Yep.
And we won.
I want to do the Universal escape room.
I do too.
I know it's expensive, but it'd be really cool.
Oh, here it is. There I am.
Is that it?
With Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
Gordon Ramsay, if you're watching, I love you.
Yep. So that's you eating your Gordon Ramsay box.
Yes, we did. The Richter said we did. We need to vlog it.
What's that?
He asked if we went to the Gordon Ramsay.
Yep.
We gotta.
The fish and chips.
White Castle and First Watch. Didn't you cover White Castle? Yes, you did.
I did. I did do a video there.
White Castle.
I did do a video at White Castle.
And we've had First Watch. We like First Watch.
Why did I do a video at White Castle?
Because it opened.
Was it? Oh, it was the Orlando Eye. It was the wheel. I rode the wheel, and then I also tried White Castle.
Yeah.
White Castle was good at the time, and then it got serious indigestion from it.
Yeah.
So, like, when I was editing the video, I was like, I'm never doing this again.
Well, when we went, we were meeting up with friends at another escape room. Because, I mean, I love escape rooms. They're so fun. And I was like, I can't eat this. So we gave it to our friends.
Yeah, escape rooms are fun, too. We
Yeah.
need to do some more of those.
We can't vlog them, though.
No.
It ruins the surprise. But
Yeah.
I love them. I think they're so much fun. The spicy candy box from Mexico was hysterical. Yes, it was.
Gosh. Are those videos still on YouTube?
I don't know. You do that stuff.
I know. I think I took down all the Universal Yums videos, but you can access them through the playlist.
Oh.
So they're still there, but I think it confused a lot of people. Like, back to kind of like the whole YouTube thing, having those videos on there, like, it confused the YouTube computers, because it was like, is it a sub box channel or is it a travel channel? It confused it. So I took them down, but you can still see them. You just have to look for it. It's under the playlists. But yeah. I thought I took them down.
Phil says White Castle has that effect. Yeah.
Yeah, White Castle.
Have you guys ever stayed at the Swan and Dolphin? We stayed there in July, and it was honestly the best. The location and the staff was incredible. We've never stayed there.
I stayed there with my dad.
Oh.
Before I met you, my dad used to make it a yearly tradition to come down for food and wine, and he stayed at the Swan and Dolphin. And I don't think I stayed with him, though. I think I met up with him there. But yeah, the Swan and Dolphin, it was nice, but like, it's third party. It's not owned by Disney, so it kind of lacks a little bit of that Disney charm. And then Disney found out that they can make pretty good hotels, and then they started doing that. So yeah, it's not bad though. I don't know have they opened up that new wing of that building that's been like towers over the World Drive. I wonder. I know that was supposed to open for the 50th, which the 50th is almost done. It's almost done.
Yeah.
It ends soon. Yikes. Make sure you get all your 50th merch. Did you see the new line of merchandise?
The 100th thing?
No. They call it the end of the 50th.
Yeah, why are they doing this stuff?
Well, one last cash grab.
I guess so. It's over. It's already over.
The end of the 50th, there is a Spirit jersey in there.
So where were you both from before Orlando? I was from New Jersey. Am from, I guess.
And I'm from Atlanta, but I was born in Southern California. So I grew up with Disneyland for many, many years, which started my love of Disney. And then I moved to Georgia, lived there for quite some time, and then moved to Orlando because I missed palm trees, Disney, and beaches. So
Phil asked, isn't the best ice cream at Disney property at the fountain?
The fountain?
At Swan and Dolphin? I don't know. I've never
It might be. I've heard good things about it. I've never actually been there.
What's my favorite ice cream?
You like peaches and cream.
I do like peaches. I also like...
We went peaches and cream twice.
I also like the one in France.
Oh, yeah.
Back there, that's good.
Yep. That's pretty good, too.
Yeah, I like... Because they have fun flavor. I guess everywhere has fun flavors, but they have really fun flavors.
Awesome. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we got some ideas to go off of.
Just food, though.
Just food.
That's all we got.
That's fine. We got some good ideas. Maybe we'll do more of these, like brainstorming sessions with the fans. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You kind of get a inside scoop of how we do things. Maybe we'll have to do that. So if ever we're in a point or in a pinch where we're like, what can we do? We'll have to consult that list.
Usually when we're like, what can we do? It's like day of.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you don't really have time.
Because obviously with the park reservation system, that hasn't gone away yet. I'm hoping it will. That's a change I'm hoping that will eventually happen. Because I like spur of the moment. I don't like to have to plan too far ahead.
And like, what if I want to go to Animal Kingdom and it's like you can't get into Animal Kingdom, but you can get into Epcot? I don't want to go to Epcot and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
So, something to think about. So, all right. So cool. So we got some ideas. And if you have any other ideas, feel free to drop a comment, even after the fact. Cool. Well, we're happy you guys were able to join us. I think we've been going on for a little bit over an hour now.
It says an hour.
Yep, a little bit over an hour. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for our end of the year stream.
Yeah.
We might do this more frequently. I think we'll do the mail
we
vlogs.
need to do it once a month.
I think so.
This we need to do once a month. Mail vlog will be quarterly.
Yep, mail vlog will be quarterly. This will do once a month. Sometimes they'll be in the park. So if you're not subscribed, it's a good idea to subscribe because then you might get notified that we're in Epcot or I do have a park pass next week. So maybe I'll do a live stream from the park. Maybe. We'll see.
See how busy it is.
We'll see how busy. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this live stream, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Remember, it does go a long way to help the channel. And if you want to join the trek and be a part of the trek for 2023, we got merch coming out soon too. Remember?
Oh, yes!
Yes.
I forgot about that.
You actually planned this merch. We haven't even talked about that. We'll leave that for another time. But you did do merch.
I did it.
Yep, you designed it. So we'll be having new merchandise released on the Tourist Trek Gear
If it
website.
looks terrible, I'm sorry.
No, it's cute. So we'll have new merch coming out soon. So keep an eye out for that. And until next time.
See y'all in 2020.
Yes, see you next year. That's cool. Great way to end it. I can't see it.
Oh.